Hi friends, good morning. This is your Aditya. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to say you how to write a program to check whether a number is a palindrome or not in Python. Okay, first we need to know what's the definition of a palindrome. A palindrome is a type of wordplay in which a word or phrase spelled forward is the same word or phrase spelled backward. Okay, but we are not going to check the palindrome of a word or phrase, but we are going to check whether a number is a palindrome or not. Okay, first let's assume that the user has given the input 404, which is a palindrome. It will print the number is a palindrome. Let's take another number. For example, 503. It will print the number is not a palindrome. Okay, now let us see the code. This is the code. First, let us see what's in the main function. In the first line, I am taking the input from the user using the input function. Next, I am using the try except method. The try except method does what's in the try block, and if it gets some value error exception, it will do what's in the except block. First, let's see what's in the try block. User input equal to int user input. While taking the input from the input function, it will take the input as a string data type by default. So we are converting the string data type into an integer data type. Okay, in another case, let's assume that the user has given the input ABC. It can't convert ABC into an integer data type, and it will throw an value error exception. As we know it may throw an value error exception, we are mentioning it over here. If a value error exception comes, do this. So it will print invalid input. Okay, for now let's assume that the user did not enter a string. If user input equal to get reverse number user input. Okay, now first we'll see what is the get reverse number function. Okay, first we are passing the arguments, which is the user input, and the parameters are going to take the value and store it into a variable called as num. Revnum equal to an empty string. The revnum variable will store the reverse number of num. Okay. Next, while num greater than 0. The while loop continues as long as the condition is true. Let's suppose that the user input's value is 434. So num's value is 434. As 434 is greater than 0, it will do what's in the while loop. Rem equal to num mod 10. The remainder of num divided by 10, which is 4, will be stored in the rem variable, and the quotient will be stored in the num variable. So rem's value is 4 and num's value is 43. Revnum equal to revnum plus format rem. Over here we are adding the rem's value to revnum. As we can't append an integer data type to a string data type, we should use the format function. Okay, after the condition is false, it will return revnum as an integer. And in this if statement, it will check whether the user input, which is 434, is equal to the reverse number of user input, which is 434. So it will print the number is a palindrome. Or else, if we take another input like 503 and its reverse number is 305, so it will do what's in the else block. We set it to print the number is not a palindrome. As you know, a function can't execute on its own until it is called. We are calling the get reverse number function over here and the main function in the last line over here. Okay, now let's see the code in action. First, I am going to enter an palindrome. For example, 505. So it printed what we expected. 505. If I give the input, it printed as expected. The number is a palindrome. Now let me enter a number which is not a palindrome. For example, 925. It printed as expected. The number is not a palindrome. Okay, now let me enter a string ABC. This too printed as expected invalid input. So our program works. Thank you and please subscribe.